You've got 2 implants.
2, yeah.
What's the implant program going to be? Are they going to give it to all of us?
Well, everyone who's connected one way or another, as I said, with the program, everyone's implanted. Now, they experimented, as I said, what they said in 1979 was this is an experimental procedure we're now going through. Everyone's going through it, it's nothing to worry about. They clouded it by saying, well, what we're doing, we're seeing if we can control your fingers, your hand, by remote. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to stop the signals from your brain reaching your hand, and we're going to control, we want it to wave, we want it to play the piano with a small incision, in goes the implant, and it's as simple as that, and then we'll start taking over with the computers. So yeah, great, okay, I've no real problem with that.
Blimey.
And basically that's what they did. The small device implanted, and it worked a treat.
Can you feel it in there? Can you sort of?
Well, it's like when you get what do you call it? Of a bit of wood, splinter. Yeah, it's got like a large splinter. Not too not too uncomfortable, but yeah, it certainly was there.
Is it still there?
The scar? No, the implant. No, that was taken straight out after the.
That was just one initial, just a test.
But that was just a test, yeah. But they did make a hell of a bloody hash.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. Now that could tie in, as you said, that was a general thing they were doing. Now that would tie in with an implant for barcoding everyone. So
yeah,
it's going to go ahead anyway.
It's going to go ahead, yeah, that's what I mean. But I mean, they're going to bring out the ID card, okay, and obviously the ID card will act as like a money card, like a Mondex or something, or a smart card for the unemployed, Mondex for the people who are working. It's going to have all your information on it, so it's going to link up all the agencies like the tax people and the legal people, so it's going to monitor this person has not got a criminal record, this person holds a full driving licence, this person has X amount in their bank account. It's just stuff like that, blood group so-and-so, even possibly genetic code.
All virtually run by someone's
database. Well, it's going to be like that. And then they're going to turn around and say, no, but these cards can be hoaxed and these cards can be lost or stolen, just like the credit card. And they'll say, well, the only way to do it, so it can't be, in all probability, hoaxed, forged, or stolen or lost, is by having an implant inside the body. Because nobody in their right mind is going to flipping or walk along with something on their forehead.
Well, isn't that what the situation is?
Imagine trying to pay for some goods in a shop, you have to put your head on the forehead, whoop,
No, but we're not going to be in our right minds. Is there any more details about that, about how that's going to be implemented?
Well, I think it's going to come about in such a subtle way. We're going to just totally accept it anyway. I don't think there's going to be a big uprising. Yeah.
You call control progress, and people, they want it.
Yeah.
You call it control, they don't want it. You just got to phrase it properly.
So where is all this leading?
It's leading to total control.
By who? For what reason?
Well, let's give them one of their very fancy names, the elites. They've been called by lots of names over the years.
Basically, the rich, the people in, the politicians, the bureaucrats,
those at the very top of the tree.
Like it always has been.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're the administrators.
The administrators. They're the ones who are implementing all this. Because let's face it, I don't think in all probability some of the politicians probably don't know the full scale of things, and if they do, it's on an unconscious level, because I think if I went up to Tony Blair and said, excuse me, Mr. Blair, do you think you're being manipulated by aliens? He'd laugh at me. So I don't think that all the politicians know. But I think that you see, because my mum's got friends in Strasbourg. She knows people in Strasbourg. And that they don't even know very much about this. They know that there's a computer there called the Beast, Brussels Electronic Auditing Surveillance Terminal. And I've heard this from other people as well. This is common knowledge. It isn't like ultra secret stuff or anything. But, even the European Court doesn't seem to be made fully aware of it. The European Parliament, the British Parliament. It's the administrators, because the administrators push things in. They're the ones that bring the ideas in. It's only Parliament that puts a seal of approval on it.
So what about black helicopters and that kind of technology, holograms? I think you mentioned something about
advanced holograms. Yeah, they can do that. When the program stages production, they can either do that at the base. Again, that's in one of the electronic areas.
Is that what the trip chairs?
That's a trip seat. You go through advanced, narco hypnosis, advanced holograms. They can do the whole lot there. So that person has been through a real 100% abduction experience. Or they can do it in the field. And they can use the life forms and the machines literally anywhere.
So I've been also led to believe that some of this abduction is, again, mind control. And they're doing it in the comfort of your own home, and you're never leaving your home, and you're just lying there in bed, and the hologram's there, or it triggers something in your mind, and you're lying there thinking you're having an abduction experience, and flying around in space and stuff, and you're just lying at home. It's like a dream-induced abduction.
So how is that technology?
Well, again, that would be an electrical implant. You'd be part of the EBL electrical network that the NSA are running. Over here, it's based at Menwith Hill, up in Yorkshire. The big NSA facility there, that's where the network runs in this country.
How big is that network?
Well, the network spans the whole country. That's the network which pinpoints anyone 24 hours a day. But the EBL network, that literally,
and what does EBL stand for again?
But that's extremely low frequency electronic linking they've got. I mean, they use it in the States. The NSA have got it from coast to coast in North America, and they introduced it over here, and it's run from, as I say, Menwith Hill.
And what does it involve?
Basically, I mean, they cover it with espionage. They monitor all frequencies for spy, satellite bits and pieces. Yeah, the whole lot's actually covered in that EBL network. But within the boundaries of that, that's where this electrical implant comes into it, where they can literally monitor anyone 24 hours a day, worldwide. I know it was pretty, and it is pretty large over in the States. It's literally coast to coast. It's very, very large. Over here, obviously on a much smaller scale, but certainly it still would run into tens of thousands, and that's bad enough. There's a lot of people. A lot of people go missing. Kids as well. I mean, they use these, as I said, for genetic engineering and just for straight implantation.
So if a kid gets goes lost and then is returned to its family, it may actually...
There's a good chance that child's been tagged, yeah.